This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, the GME naked shorters are still naked shorting GME. They're still doing everything in their power to push the price down, and not because they think that GME is going to go bankrupt. And this is just my opinion. I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell GME, but they're trying to get us to sell them our shares at a deep discounted price to give them an opportunity to exit the play. Okay? And you got to remember this. Every single transaction requires a buyer and a seller. So if they're claiming that nobody wants the GME shares, if they're claiming that the GME shares has no real value, when people sell, who are they selling to? Okay? Who are they selling to? They're telling you to sell your shares, but in order for you to sell your shares, there has to be a buyer. So who you think is the buyer waiting on the other end of that transaction to purchase those GME shares? That is these guys. That is the naked shorters. That is the bad actors that are trapped in the play and can't get out. Okay? They're telling you to sell, sell, sell. But if nobody wants the shares and they're not worth buying, who would you be selling to? You're selling to the same people who are trying to tell you to sell your shares. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. If AMC is the biggest financial crime in the history of the market, GME is the second biggest. The second largest crime in the history of the stock market. And the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI knows exactly what's going on, because the criminals don't even try to hide what they're doing. I mean, in my opinion, the evidence is obvious. Anyway, here are the GME numbers, and these numbers mean absolutely nothing. They're reporting 20,243,657 shares as the volume. We can't really see what's going on in the dog pools and the other exchanges that they use to manipulate the price of the stock. They're still claiming 26.78% of those shares of DRS. You know those numbers mean absolutely nothing. They're still not reporting the calls on this platform that I'm looking at. 35.5% of that volume was shorted shares. So somehow they found 7 million GME shares to short into the market and manipulate the price, yet the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI refuses to ask them, where did you get these shares from? Where did these shares originate? Nobody seems to care that millions of shares appear out of thin air like a magic trick every single day, and nobody cares about the source of these shares. And you guys know why. Because the victims of these crimes are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. So they do not care. It is not a priority to them. And 50,530 shares with DRS, which is just further evidence of the naked shorting to me. Just my opinion. But the craziest part is this. They added 7 million new short positions. No idea where they came from. But the days to cover dropped to 1.78 days. So these guys added 7 million new GME short positions, whether counterfeit or real, and claim they can cover all their GME short positions in less time, in under 2 trading days. So between today and Friday, they can close out all their AMC short positions and exit the play. Make that make sense. The GME play, in my opinion, is the second biggest financial crime in the history of the stock market. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's possible for them to close out all their GME short positions in 1.78 trading days? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.